Hey folks, and welcome back to another Lego Deals where I try and save you a few quid on some Lego, and that quite possibly could happen today because they are here. The Amazon Prime sale and the Lego Insider Days events have started. Two massive Lego sales coming together as one to drain our wallets and also quite possibly make us divorce by the end of today. Fantastic. So I have been up since half 4, so if you could give the video a massive thumbs up, that would be fantastic. And if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button because I do loads of weekly content on where you can find the best Lego deals. So if you've been living under a rock, the Amazon Prime sale starts today, 8th till the 11th of July. You need to be an Amazon Prime member, $8.99 a month. You can cancel after that. Lego Insider Days, that starts today until the 17th of July. Free to sign up if you're not an insider. You can take advantage of their Lego deals, gift with purchases, and also the double insider points that they're running through until the 17th. Double insider points is on selected sets only. So there's a lot to get through. I'm not going to waffle on because we'll probably be here till the next Amazon Prime sale. All the links are in description. Go and grab yourself a bargain. Like I always say, grab it before it goes. If you think it's a bargain, then get it. Let's jump in and see what we've got for today. Good luck. So to kick us all off for the Prime Day sale, we go to the heavy hitters first, and the first ones we got are the Lord of the Rings set. The first one is the merideth set, originally 400, 15% off down to 340 quid. Fantastic price. And the other Lord of the Rings set we've got is the Rivendell set, originally 430, again 15% off down to 365. We then got the Legend of Zelda Great Deku Tree, 18% off of this one, originally 260 down to 212.40. And then we got the Star Wars TIE Interceptor UCS build, originally 200, a few people been after this one, 15% off again down to 169.98. Next up we go to the Star Wars sets, and the first one we've got is a great price on this, and it is the Star Wars logo, originally 60 quid. We've been seeing this around sort of 48 to 50, 29% off down to 42.70. I think this one might sell out at that price, really good price and a really good build. We then got the Ghost and Phantom 2 set, originally 150, 15% off of this down to 127.45. The Clone Trooper and Battle Droid Battle Pack, that's down to 17 from 25, 32% off, and it's also part of the save 5% on any 4 qualifying items. Obi-Wan's Jedi Starfighter, that's down to 21.80 from 30, and again part of the save 5%. Not a bad price on this one, and it's the Imperial Star Destroyer, originally 150, 15% off down to 127.45. The Dark Falcon from Rebuild the Galaxy, originally 160, 32% off of this, down to 109.20. Normally see this around 120, so not bad. And then last up for the Star Wars sets, we got the R2-D2 buildable figure. Great price on this. Normally 90. A lot of places do this for around 67. They're doing it for 62, 31% off. That is a fantastic price. Well worth picking that one up. Next up we go to Harry Potter, and the first one we've got is the Hogwarts Castle Potions class set, originally 35, down to 26.59, 24% off. We then got the Hogwarts Castle Flying Lessons, originally 70, that's down to 60. Good old Dobby, originally 25, down to £17 and 5p, 32% off, and again it's part of the save 5% on any 4. And probably the cheapest we've seen this at the minute, and it is the recently released Hagrid and Harry's motorcycle ride, originally 45, loads of places doing this for 35, it's down to 31. And then finally for Harry Potter we've got Hagrid's Hut, originally 65, always see this reduced, it's now down to 47.49. If you're a City fan, we've got some City sets on offer. The first one is the Arctic Explorer ship, originally 130, 31% off of this, down at 89.95. The Space Explorer rover, originally 25, 32% off, down to 17, and again part of the save 5%. Good price on this one, and it's the City passenger plane, originally 90, 38% off of this, down to 56. We then got the cargo train, originally 170, 30% off, down to 118.70. More trains, we've got the express passenger train, originally 140, 24% off, down to 106.35. And then finally for City, we've got the Seaside Harbour with cargo ship, originally 95, 33% off, down to 63.60. If you're a fan of Botanicals, we've got a couple of sets on offer there. We've got the Wildflowers Bouquet, originally 55, they've taken 28% off, down to 39.85. And the other one is the Orchid, originally 45, 37% off of this, down to 28.49. Couple of Creator 3-in-1 sets. The first one is the Adorable Dogs, originally 25, 36% off of this, down to 15.99. That's not bad, and part of the save 5%. And the other one is the Mighty Dinosaurs, originally $12.99, 20% off, down to $10.39, and again part of the save 5%. Fantastic. If you're a Disney fan, we got a few sets there as well. We got the Disney, Maleficent and Cruella de Vil's dresses, originally 60, 37% off of this, down to 37.98. Elsa's Frozen Castle, originally 40, that's down to 28.45. We got the Stitch figure, originally 60, normally see this around 41, they're doing it for 37.98, that's not a bad price at all, 37% off. And then we got the little Disney Encanto Mirabelle's photo frame and jewellery box, originally 25, 32% off, down to 16.99, and again, part of the save 5%. Next up, we got a couple of Ninjago sets. The first one is the 4-in-1 Zane's Ultra Combiner Mech, originally 90, that's down to 59.80. And the other one is Egg Out the Master Dragon, originally 60, down to 45.50. Only spotted one set for Marvel in the deal, and it is this, the Marvel Iron Man and Iron Legion versus Hydra Soldier. Small little set, 20 quid down to 13.30, 33% off. Spotted they got the Ideas Polaroid One Step on sale, originally 70, down to 52.20, 25% off. You can get that around 50 at the minute from other places, so it might be worth checking before you get it from here. Spotted they got the Architecture Statue of Liberty set on not a bad price, originally 90, 24% off, down to 68.35, normally see this around the 70s. And the other one is the Travel Moments, originally 130, 28% off of this, down to 93. Next up we go to the video game sets, and the first ones we got are from Minecraft. The first one is the Baby Pig House, of course it is. Originally 18, down to £13.25, 26% off, and part of the save 5% on any four. We then got the Turtle Beach House, originally 21, down to £16.10, and again part of the save 5%. And the last one is the Frog House, originally 50, down to £42.49, 15% off. Couple of Mario sets and a great deal on this one, and it is the Mario and Yoshi set, really good build. Originally 115, normally see this around 95, 92 on a good day, they're taking it down to 87.35, 24% off. And the other one is from one of the interactive Mario sets, and it is the Mario Adventures with Peach, originally 45, 34% off, down to 29.90. Couple of Sonic sets for you, we got Tails' Adventure Boat, originally 50, down to 34.10, 32% off. And the other one is Super Shadow vs Bio Lizard, originally 40, 29% off, down to 28.45. And then we got a couple of Animal Crossing sets. The first one is KK's Concert in the Plaza, originally 70, down to 52.49. And the other one is Fly with Dodo Airlines, originally 32, 38% off, not bad, down to 19.98, and again part of the save 5% on any four. Next up we go to Friends, and there's a couple of Friends sets on offer. The first one is the Vintage Fashion Store, originally 35, 24% off, down to 26.50. And the other one is the Adventure Camp Treehouse, originally 115, 34% off of this, down to 75.99. And then last up for your Prime Day deals, we have got Gabby's Dollhouse, the 4 Floors Dollhouse, originally 70, 25% off, down to 52.20. So next up we go to Lego's website, and of course it is their Insiders Days event running from the 8th of July today all the way through until the 17th. And if you're not an insider, you can sign up on their website absolutely free of charge, and you're going to get all these perks from this event. You're going to get some great deals on some sets, double insider points on selected sets, and you're going to get a couple of gift with purchases if you spend over a certain amount of money. The first one is the African Savannah Diorama. If you spend over £135, you're going to get that one. And the other one, which I think is absolutely brilliant, if you spend over £60 or more on the following themes: Classic Creator 3-in-1, Duplo, Friends, Dreams and Ninjago, you're going to get the Ice Pop tray, which looks fantastic. I think I prefer that over the African Savannah. But anyway, let's jump into the insider prices on the sets which are in the offer. The first one is the Motorised Lighthouse, originally $260, down to $195. John Lewis were doing this for around $210. I don't know if it's still available on their website, but $195, that's a good price. The next one is this, and it's the Daily Bugle, and unfortunately it is on back order. Originally $300, down to $240. They may get some more back in stock, I don't know, but it's a great price at $240. It was bound to sell out. We then got the Porsche 911, originally $150, down to $120. The Blacktron Renegade, originally $90, down to $72. Good price on this one. The Viking Village, originally $125, down to $93.74, cheapest at the minute. And then we got the French Cafe, originally $70, down to $56. Good price on the Milky Way, originally $170, down to $136, and you're getting insider points with that and the gift with purchase. Great price on this one, and it's the Walt Disney Tribute Camera, originally $90, down to $67.49, probably the cheapest in a minute, and you're going to get your insider points with that. The Fountain Gardens down to $72 from $90. The Mercedes-Benz G500, $220 down to $176. You can normally pick this up for about $140 to $150. Peely Bones down to $72 from $90, it's not a bad price. The Polaroid One Step, $70 down to $56. You can get that cheaper elsewhere, around 50 quid. The Lamborghini Cyan, originally $390 down to $273. That's not a bad price. You're going to get your gift with purchase and points with that. The Over the Moon with Pharrell Williams, originally $95 down to $71.24. The NASA Apollo Lunar Rover, originally $190, that's down to $152. You can get that for around $120 other places, but you will get your gift with purchase and points with this. Onyx Cinder from Star Wars, originally $125, that's down to $100. And then we got a couple of Animal Crossing sets. The KK's Concert at the Plaza, originally $70 down to $52.49. And Nook's Cranny and Rosie's House, $65 down to $52. And the last set we've got is the Williams Nigel Mansell car, originally $70 down to $56. And then last up for the insider deals, we've got the Force of Creativity book, originally $130 down to $110.49. So some great sets there from both Amazon and Lego. I mean, it's a shame the Bugle's out of stock, 20% off, it was always going to go quick. And then also we've got the Viking Village. That's not a bad price for Lego. Viking Village, 90 odd quid there. And then Amazon, we were always going to see Rivendell and Barradar come down further. And then also the Deku Tree, that's an Amazon exclusive, so that was going to come down. But great prices on the Star Wars logo and also the R2-D2 set. I mean, that is a fantastic price, 61 quid. Brilliant, brilliant set. Pick it up before it goes. Like I always say, just grab it quick because you might log on in an hour and it's gone and you'll be absolutely gutted. But we might see some more sets drop in from Amazon because it has been known in the past during their Prime sale that they do add more as the sale goes on. We have got this until the 11th of July, so keep an eye out. And also I will post up any posts in the community thread and do another video if it's worth it. But some really great prices. But let us know in the comments what you think of the sales. What did you pick up? What did you think was going to be on sale that isn't on sale? Or you really couldn't give a monkey's whatsoever? There you go. But that is going to do it for this video. Don't forget to give it a big thumbs up because like I said, I was up since half 4 this morning. Subscribe for more if you're enjoying the videos and I'll catch you in the next one. I'm off to get some sleep. See ya.